Good day, Summers. This is Raidmaster bringing you another League of Legends Shoutcast for your viewing pleasure. And today, I got a game for you guys featuring the classic Big Fat LP on the Lux in the mid lane, and no doubt duoing with his friend Chronic Feeder on the Zed. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe, maybe not, but it matters little for they are both in this game. And no doubt going to be a good one. We got the Cassiopeia, who has recently changed a little bit. Aspect of the certain her new passive. She poisons people, get a bunch of stack, get some like weird on-hit spell vamp on her Twin Fang, get some bonus AP, some other things happen, yada yada yada. She turns into a late game DPS monster like Rise without the tankiness. At least that's how I think about it. But anyways, let's go away with the champion picks for this game because they are a little bit interesting. On the blue team, we're going to have a Zed in the top lane. Jungle will be J4, mid lane's going to be Lux, and Blitzcrank will be supporting Lucian in the bot lane. For the red team, it's going to be top lane Gragas. The mid lane will be Cassiopeia. Jungle is going to be Lee Sin, and there's going to be a Brand supporting an Ezreal in the bot lane. No doubt that lane's got to be a little annoying. Brand Ezreal, no doubt, bring lots of poke, and Brand more of a niche support for sure. He's got his stun on SQ, but it's not what I would call reliable by any stretch of the imagination. But he does have a lot of damage. If he cannot run out of mana, he's just so much damage in this kit, and it can be very annoying for squishy ADC to have to deal with in lane. But it looks like we do have a fight happening mid lane. A couple of people have died already. Actually, it just looks like the Lee Sin's the only one dead. Jarvan probably going to be going down to the snake real soon. Lux is here as well. And we're going to see how this goes. As I unpause the game, looks like J4 is going to fall to the Twin Fang Madness. Shield from Lux to keep him alive for one more Twin Fang, but in the end it won't be enough. Oh, Big Fella Beast going to turn around at just the wrong moment. A nice ult from Cassiopeia. The flash over the wall. That one Twin Fang didn't seem to do any damage, but she will get taken down anyways. And it looks like Blitzcrank's going to go after this. Flash up for the punch. One more punch to take care of it. There we go. And that's a kill picked up for the Cassiopeia. For the Blitzcrank, not the Cassiopeia. Although Cassiopeia did pick up a couple kills of her own. That was a nice ult from Cassiopeia. That Twin Fang there didn't seem to do much damage. And it looks like Brand's going to flash barely to survival as he gets a little bit of gold from his Spell Thieves. From his Frost Queen, whatever. Frost Fang, I think it's called at this level. It is. Oh. It's like he was about to get jumped on by Blitzcrank, but Blitzcrank is like, well, he just left, so I guess I'm going to leave too. Lee Sin only level 4 right now. Blitzcrank actually does have an EXP advantage in this fight. He will get level 5 from the white camp. Well, Blitzcrank decides to fight this. Probably the best decision not to, especially since Ezreal's right over here sitting in lane. And the Blitzcrank does know exactly where Lee Sin is, though. Red blue buff could spawn real soon. We're about to see the second round of buff spawn, and Blitzcrank might go for the hook to try and steal it over the wall. We're going to have to see real soon. Looks like Lee Sin did start blue. He is on his way over there. Blitzcrank, though, looking for the grab. Will he get it? And it does spawn. EQ coming out from Jarvan and not cut the Lee Sin. And also the Luxie going to hit him. And Big Fat LP going to be picking this one up. Kill for him. And that is going to be a blue buff transferred over to the Lux. Very good for him. Lux, of course, a very spamming champion. Does need that extra mana, and cooldown reduction goes a long way. Zed versus Gragas. I feel that this is a lane that the Gragas should be winning, no doubt. Zed is 2-1. Gragas 1-1. Of course, he's going the Raid Chorizo Gragas build with 4 Doran's rings. It looks like the bot lane gank can be 4-on-2. An easy cleanup for the blue team as they do pick up 2 kills for themselves without much contest at all. The Raid Chorizo build. Everyone remembers when New Rengar first came out. I think it was Ryan Chorizo or something. Played him. Top lane would always build 4 Doran's blades. So now whenever I see someone build 4 Doran's items, I'm like, oh, it's Ryan Chorizo up here playing this new champion with 4 Doran's items. That's just how I always feel about it. Good things to have in League. Those memes, those memories. It seems like we're gonna have. Is this the new? I haven't seen this Gragas skin actually used very often. Oh yeah, this is the SKT Gragas? No, Fnatic Gragas. Yes, that's it. I'm like, what is this one? Yeah, it's Fnatic. You can tell by the sweatshirt design. I've never actually seen this one in game with the trophies exploding all over the place, letting loose their booze. But definitely a nice looking skin, very good quality, no doubt. Riot skin quality has of course increased over the years, and also I believe those Fnatic skins are 750 RP instead of 975. Not quite sure on that one. Don't take my word for it, but I believe that's what all the skins are for the teams. For the team group of skins. And right now, got a bit of a farm advantage on the side of Cassiopeia. A little bit surprising to the fact that Lux is one of the better farmers in the game. her passive allows it, helps her last hit. And looks like we are going to see a gank come out on the Zed. He did use the shadow. There's the ult and dodge the Q from Gragas, and he's looking to pick up a kill on the Lee Sin. The ignite plus the mark will just be about 100 HP short, and the kill going to go over to Lee Sin. And that's very good for them. Teleport coming out from Lux. She wants to do the sniping things. Oh, Big Fat LP gonna wuss out. Oh, she did use her ultimate, but apparently did not in fact hit the Lee Sin. Teleport ult, nice try, but in the end not going to be successful. Jarvan going to take that one, as his mid laner does have a little bit of a blue buff already, so he's going to greedily take that one for himself. Cassiopeia is sitting over here. You get ability power bonus and a Twin Fang heal as well, so that's what I thought, of course. And it's pretty much just a farm lane right now. Cassiopeia really doesn't have very good aggressive options from Lux, because Lux can just farm from such a safe distance. There's really no reason for her to walk into the poison, but the slow is going to prime the blitz hook to knock up the silence. The shield coming out from Lux. She does not have her ultimate, so they won't be picking up a kill there. Lucian, though, now solo in the bot lane since the support did leave. The gank from Jarvan coming out the top. Flash body slam, unfortunately going to burn all of his escapes, so he can't get out of Jarvan ult, and Zed will be picking that one up. Ooh, Lucian barely going to survive the damage coming out bot lane. But this is the problem when your support goes to roam. You don't have anyone to help you in lane. It looks like Brand almost going to die. Lee Sin finding a J4 in the jungle. J4 a little bit stronger, it seems, right now. He does have that Spirited Elder Lizard completed, but so does Lee Sin. So they're on relatively equal footing at the moment. So Jarvan going to drop the standard for some attack speed, and they will be right-clicking on that tower. Maybe looking to take it down. Gragas going to teleport up top. Maybe they could have finished that tower before he teleported in, but it looks like they're going to give Zed's life for the tower. Perhaps the ult coming down. They're going to try to pour as much burst damage on him as possible. Gragas waiting for his cooldowns, not going to come up in time, and that's going to be a kill for Zed. Well played from the blue team. Gragas just not enough burst damage to take that one down. His Doran's Blaze and Needs' Large Rod were not enough. Losing and take a ton of damage. The flash hook from Blitzcrank not going to land as the Brand flashes to dodge it. And Ezreal getting wrecked by that Blitzcrank ulti. This Blitzcrank just going around the map trying to make plays. Big Fat LPs in one of the more awkward situations I've ever been in. He's going to get ulti-cuted. He's going to get ulti-cuted from the Lee Sin. Just a lot of action in this game. 11 minutes in already, 16 kills on the map. Every lane has just become either a roam fest or just a death fest. As we do see the Zed have 4 kills on himself. A lot of kills going over the blue team right now. Lee Sin has been able to make a couple plays himself. Gragas unfortunately died a few times, and the bot lane for red team not working out with that Ezreal Brand lane. Who would have guessed? It looks like Ezreal's going to be going for a bit more of a blue build, at least picking up the mana immune. Don't know if he's going to go the way of Iceborne Gauntlet, or maybe just after that build into Trinity Force, Infinity Edge. I mean, he could honestly go either way, really. And it looks like Brand is doing his best to try and harass his Lucian in lane. And Ezreal's just going to come back for the last. His ADCs are relatively even in farm. Big Fat LP definitely with a disadvantage in the mid lane, as he does not have a lot of CS to call his own. Only 71, 12 minutes in the game. Not terrible, but not as good as the Cassiopeia. However, Gragas taking #1 in the farm score, and it looks like this Blitzcrank becoming the monster threat. Gonna ult take that kill from his carry, because you know what? Blitzcrank needs to farm. Don't care about your range, Lucian. I'm gonna build some AP, get these hooks real damage real fast, and the Lux ult not gonna finish it off. Lucian though will take 1 kill for himself. Now you gotta get that Blitzcrank fed so you can build Archangels, or maybe he wants to go Man Immune, Iceborne Gauntlet, Infinity Edge, I don't know, or he can go Seraph's Embrace, Death Cap, DFG. There's tons of ways to build Blitzcrank that are lots of fun, but it all just depends on what your style is, I suppose. I used to be a big fan of the AD Blitzcrank, but alas, when I do play Blitzcrank, I build a more AP now. Because, you know, when you're playing Blitzcrank, why try hard as a support? If you're playing Blitzcrank, looks like Zed's going to try to all-in to save himself. The Tower Ignite almost going to ping down Gragas' health potion. And Lee Sin's shield, along with his passive sustain, going to keep him alive. And Gragas will, in the end, survive from that. In the bot lane, we do see that Lucian and Brand trading lives. However, Ezreal's going to be picking up the kill on the Lucian instead of Brand. So that's going to be a 1-for-1 in the bot lane. Looks like we're going to have a big gank happening in bot lane. This Blitzcrank getting around the map real fast, going everywhere, just trying to make plays happen. Seems to be building into that Mercurial Scimitar. Going to be very useful for anyone who gets Cassiopeia ulted, that's for sure. Or if a Brand stun hits someone, I mean, it's going to be really good for those situations. Help people not get picked off by the decent range stuns that red team does have at their disposal. Not to say Cassiopeia's stun is that long range, but Pillar of Flame into Seer is decent range, so helping someone not get picked off by that stun can definitely be useful. Luck's gonna be doing what she does best, safe damage within the Athenes while clearing the way with her ultimate. The turret gonna be taking down bot lane. That is 2 turrets that blue team has taken to the purple team's 1 that they have taken. But it looks like blue team trying to make this a 3rd one. They have also taken the dragon. There's a grab from the Blitzcrank under tower, a bit aggressive if you want my opinion, and it is gonna rely, and it is going to mean that he is taken down and killed. Ooh, this Ezreal. Are they gonna go on him? Is he gonna get baited? The EQ, or well, QE almost it looked like, gonna come out knocking the stun or knock up, but the Lucian and Lux will be there to provide support and pick up a kill. That was weird. It looked like he Q'd and then E'd, and his Q like intercepted his E as it was falling. I don't know. I just EQ, but I mean that was definitely interesting to watch. Once again, it looks like blue team's tried to push this turret down, but there was more than enough defense here as Lee Sin and Cassiopeia are here to help defend. Gragas also waiting in the mix. Lux just continuously burning that ultimate to try and clear the way. I'm going to go back and now probably pick up some nice juicy items to ramp up that ultimate along with the other skills, of course. When I first saw this game in Spectate, I was like, oh, I really hope Big Fat LP is playing counter Bruiser Lux in the top lane and Zednik, but alas, it is not. And we are just going to see the blue team sauntering around Baron. There's a lot of ward coverage around here for red team, so they will get spotted out coming over to the mid lane. That's not going to show this Blitzcrank though. He loves going balls deep. That's the only way to go deep, of course. And it looks like we are just going to have the blue team knocking down this mid lane turret finally. And that will be it. 3 turrets now blue team has taken. Ezreal's looking to shift over mid now. That blue team's not letting up this push. But it's going to be a little bit difficult to push against the Cassiopeia and the Lee Sin. Throwing out the slow there. And I don't think this death push is really going to work. Ezreal, though, he's in a little bit of a predicament. Could get caught out by a Blitzcrank hook. Of course, he's got his arcane shift. There's the silence. Did not decide to hook off in silence, but now Ezreal's burned both of his escapes. Oh, Lee Sin not going to go in, as that would probably be his own death if he did. Oh, Ezreal, though, getting caught and double flash forward. Will pick up the kill. The Brandall going to get some nice value, but he is going to get caught out alone and killed. As a nice value Brandall, but unfortunately he's support brand, so his damage really isn't there to make it happen. Cassiopeia is going to get ulted by the Jarvan. He's turning around, does not want to get ulted, and he will not get stunned. Blitzcrank, though, will get stunned. Not taken out, though, as Big Fat be able to take that one down. Looks like Lee Sin trying to get some kills here, but it's a 1v3. No, Gragas has joined the fray, and now it is a 2v4. All from Gragas can knock them away, do a lot of damage, but not quite enough. And unfortunately, Gragas is not going to be able to get anything else from this. He does have a Zonius and 4 Doran's rings, so a decent amount of AP at this point in the game. Also the most farm in the game. So he's going to be the rich Gragas. Though in what he has in farm, he lacks in solid kills. Lee Sin going to be going on this Blitzcrank. The Mana Shield does get popped. The grab going out, but unfortunately Lee Sin too good of a duelist to get taken out by the Blitzcrank. And that is going to be a kill for him. 18-9, a 6k gold lead in advantage of blue team. They are definitely have the reins on this game. It is in their control. It is theirs to lose, as some might say, as Danny DeVito may say. I don't know if he'd actually say that. Maybe not. But they definitely have a good advantage here. Zed rocking that 5 kills. J4 being the ultimate supportist jungler. 0-1 and 11, just helping his team make tons of kills happen. And of course, Lex getting those big AP items scrolling up. Gotta start somewhere, and apparently needlessly large rod is the somewhere I'm talking about. Brand burning his stun is not going to have any way to slow down these pursuers and will end up getting taken down. First kill for Jarvan as he finally takes one for his own. Gotta stick it to your team, man. Pick up those kills for yourself. Can't let your team have all the glory here. Gotta take a little bit of the fun for yourself. Blue buff gonna be going over to Big Fat LP as he does wrangle that one up. The extra cooldown reduction and AP gonna be nice, and mana sustain gonna be nice. I mean, he's already got the Athenes, but you can never have too much mana regen on Lux because you always want to be pressing all your buttons and stuff. And having that extra mana allows you to press your buttons faster and more efficiently, which of course is very good. Ezreal gonna be farming the enemy golems as Lucian does walk on by. Lucian got his Infinity Edge finish, whereas Ezreal just sitting on the Mana Immune pickaxe. Got some decent damage now, but I mean, it's not Infinity Edge damage for sure. Lucian gets some crits in there, he will definitely be a better damage contributor than the Ezreal will be. But of course, Lucian needs to get in closer to deal the brunt of his damage as well. J4 going to get queued by Lee Sin, but I doubt Lee Sin's going to go on the big take. Oh, nice grab from Blitzcrank, bringing in the Cassiopeia. The ult going to come out, only stunning Lee Sin. She's going to flash back over the wall, but the Ignite will take her down. A nice Brandol's going to do some good damage, but it looks like blue team is well in control of this fight as Zed shadows around, trying to pick up some extra kills. A lot of low members of purple team, but unfortunately the damage not quite here yet to finish them off. Lux can perhaps get an E here to try and finish off the Gragas. Will she? It does not look like it. And oh, actually, they might be going for the tower dive here. Lee Sin going to be recalling over here. Will get away. But now Gragas stuck between a tower and a hard place. He's going to get grabbed. He's going to start his zoners up. The brand stun coming out, allowing Gragas to leave. What synergy. Wow. The MVP of this game. Brand saving a stun for right before Gragas comes out of the Zonias. Such plays. Wow. Real impressive there from the brand. All jokes aside, that was really good. Nice play coming out from the brand with his stun. And unfortunately, that Blitzcrank is going to be the sad Blitzcrank because he does not pick up yet another kill for himself. This Blitzcrank roaming around the map, doing good things, doing God's work on the fields of justice today with his roam. I like roaming supports. We need to see more of them. They're just so much fun to watch, in my opinion. I mean, I remember the good old days when you could take like Cinch as a support or Cho'Gath or something like that and just start boots and roam around. Like your support, your other bot laner is just like, I don't really need a support, I can just kind of farm. And you're just like, okay, I'm gonna go walk mid lane with our jungler, or maybe I'll leave the jungle in the dust and just run mid lane myself and gank. Oh, those were the good days. I love aggressive roaming, and I played Udyr, who's probably one of the most farming junglers in the game, so I am a man of contradictions if nothing else. However, Blitzcrank is probably one of the best roaming supports. I mean, Leon was really good too, of course. Nami wouldn't be terrible. Morgana would be pretty good, especially after 6. But still. Red team getting pushed back in towers, if nothing else. 4-1 the tower game. Global gold definitely in blue team's favor. They have picked up at least the last one dragon. I don't know if they picked up any before that one. But they are definitely looking good right now. Lee Sin working on that Randuin's Omen. Got a Brutalizer. Jarvan the Fourth just building tanky items wherever he can. Got a lot. Has a lot of magic resist right now. Could be looking to a Banshee Veil. I mean, magic resist makes a whole lot of sense in this game. Cassiopeia is doing a lot of magic damage. Greg is doing a lot of magic damage. You got Brand exclusively magic damage as well. And then Ezreal, who does a good amount of mixed damage. And it looks like we do have a lot of damage coming out on this Blitzcrank, but he's doing a lot of damage himself. The ult from Greg is going to be what I like to call the miss. Not going to land anything right there. Blitzcrank. I would have taken my time to laugh on that ward after that ult. Definitely would have BM'd the Gragas for that one. I mean, that ult was pretty bad. You gotta take your chance to laugh. Spam laugh while you can. Life's too short not to. But we are going to see Lucian fighting the Ezreal here. Lucian has no mana. Ezreal must know this, so he should be chasing after the Lucian. What can he do? One piercing light, maybe that's it. Oh, he will get the crit, though. Oh, Ezreal, you need to land abilities if you're going to win this fight. But the crits from Infinity Edge will be far too much. And Ezreal's going to die in an embarrassing way. Of course, it doesn't matter how much mana Lucian has or doesn't have, because he's always got his dash. Although, he did decide to max it last, so it's going to still have a decent 40 mana cost on it, so cannot just use it whenever. Got to be a little conscious of that mana cost. Another turret going to be going down to the blue team as they pick up their 5th turret of the game. And once again, it's just their game to lose. They can pressure whatever they want. They've got the range. They've got the Blitz Hook initiation, which is apparently the most reliable thing in the world. Lux doing a nice amount of damage to Lee with their ult. The Ignite will bring him down. The Cassiopeia going to stay on a couple. Brandon getting huge value. Looks like Gragas going to get 1v1 by the Zed. Will Zed get out? The answer to that is no. Turret shot going to take him down. So 1-for-1 in the top lane, and Lee Sin the only one to fall in the Scrabble mid lane. You can just see Big Out Fat LP looking for the picks. Blitzcrank grab into knock up into ult. She'll come out from Lux, but she has already used all of her abilities, and Blitzcrank, unfortunately, he has bit off more than he can chew, perhaps, as he does go down. Big Fat LP, though, picking up a kill in revenge. Jarvan the Fourth going to barely survive as Lucian comes in to crit everything to death, apparently, as he just gets crit after crit and cleans up that fight with great efficiency. And apparently the camera just really likes to Big Fat LP, because we're going to watch a recall for a moment. However, back to the mid lane as Lucian picks up the spoils of his one team fight with a turret right there. Lee Sin also over here, but you can see he's learned to respect the crits. He saw that fight. He's like, well, I mean, this guy's critting for a lot of damage. He's got a BF sword, an Infinity Edge, and a Static Shield. Maybe we should show him some respect. And respect will be shown to this Lucian, but he will not show respect to the enemies, as he only takes all but one of the race. Ooh, not willing to trade too far into that Lee Sin, as he is worried about the teammates arriving to back him up. Congestion strikes again. You bastard. Some dewarding going on. It looks like the Baron may be getting started over here from the blue team. They do have a pink ward, so they know there's no vision on this, but Brand walking by could put a ward down. Will he put a ward down, though? That is the question. Oh, but here comes Blitzcrank with the crowd control, and a nice slippity slide from the Lucian is going to get him over the wall. However, there's no one left here to tank Baron, as Jarvan is super low. He can't really go back into the Baron pit without dying, but he is going to risk it for the smite, and they will pick it up. Oh, another hook. These Blitzcrank hooks are legendary, to say the least. Man, who is this man? Wolf God Balls? You know, I'm not even going to try. Lux picking up a double kill, using her ulti to pick that one up. And these Blitzcrank hooks are the menace of the red team. They're bane of their existence. The one thing to take them down to size. As Blitzcrank are rolling up the 639 score. He's got his man immune complete, so he's going to be doing the physical damages. This Gragas, unfortunately, not having the best ultimates, but is going to be able to do some damage, but not the hook, as Lucian does dash and slippity slide on through to pick up the kill there. Brand not going to pick up the kill, as once again Lucian does the slippity slides to get out of there. And it looks like this Brand going to meet his end at a Lux, as she does pop that E to pick up the kill. Making Big Fat LP the dominating bastard of this game. Oh, damn, that Zed damage, though. Ezreal just getting destroyed in a couple Qs and an auto attack. And unfortunately, oh, that Blitzcrank pulling the kill away from Big Fat LP, because, you know, he wants it for himself, of course. And just a dominating performance by the members of Blue Team. Lucian, just everybody on this Blue Team outperforming their opponents. Zed outperforming Gragas. J4 just having the ganks and the lane pressure, along with the ability to team fight, just destroying Lee Sin. Lee Sin was able to get a few solo kills and played well in his own right as well. Let's not forget that. A bad score does not necessarily mean bad play. It can just be bad circumstances. Cassiopeia did her best. Saw some decent orb walking from her, but unfortunately, not the champion to fight this team comp. There's a lot of long-range initiation and long-range poke here from the blue team, and that's very good against Cassiopeia. And it looks like we are going to see a blue team start death pushing down the mid lane. Red team going to do everything in its power to stop this, but alas, it does not have a lot of power left. And we are just going to see the next wave with a cannon minion going to be coming in here. The flash grab on the Blitzcrank. He's just going to get annihilated in this fight. Zed throwing down the abilities. Jarvan going to pick up another kill. Two members ulted in the fountain by Gragas, and that's going to be 2 kills for purple team. Turn of events for sure. The Gragas now going to get grabbed. Big Fat LP does not have any abilities up to stop him. Snare just about up. She will fire it off, but alas, not going to land it there. As we'll jumping forward a bit. This Lucian, the true terror to be sure. I see he's just dancing around the base, shooting at things, critting a lot. 588 crits on Ezreal. The ultimate from the Lux not going to pick up the kill on the Ezreal. He is quite mobile himself. And it looks like they're going to do a little bit of fountain diving here before the game ends. It's more fun in Dota 2 because fountain diving is a bit more viable. Oh, and it looks like the big damage coming out. But Lucian's like, well, maybe we should end this before I accidentally get myself killed. Or maybe I should just crit the Ezreal on fountain. And that's what he's going to do and be able to pick up the kills here. Oh, actually not pick up the kill on the Ezreal. Lux, though, going to kill that Lee Sin that was after her. And one more auto attack. We'll pick up the Nexus for Lucian. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a Raid Master Shoutcast. A Big Fat LP playing well this game. Also, teammates backing him up. Blitzcrank the roamer. Lucian to get all the kills and crit all the things. Good game to be sure. So,